Hello students, let's continue with the topic resume writing and job application letter. In my last lecture we have discussed types of application letter and its essential elements. Today we are going to see how to draft a job application letter. Now children, when you are drafting a job application letter, you always have to question yourself, or you always have to keep one question in your mind, that what do I have that can be profitable or beneficial to an employer or recruiter. Means what skills do you have that can be beneficial for their firm. With this question in your mind, you should always start writing a job application letter. When you start writing a job application, first and the foremost thing you have to write is your address and date. Now when you are writing now usually children, earlier in application letter, the writer's address, means your address and date, was written on the right hand side of the page, but now this is not the case. Usually now, according to the new pattern, everything comes on the left hand side near the margin. So your address will be, you should not write your address in 4 to 5 lines or 6 lines. It should not be very, you can say, a lot of details about your address, that this is the mark behind this and behind that. Just write it only in 3 lines: building, flat number, comma, building name. Then in the next line you will write area's name. Third line will be your pin code and your address is over. And after that you will leave one line or leave some space and then write date. So this becomes writer address and date. After that comes inside address. Now children, here this inside address depends upon whether the application is in response to an advertisement or it is an unsolicited application. Now, if it is in response to an advertisement, here what will happen here children? The advertisement may contain the name, means the position, and not the personal name of the person, or you can say the officer whom the letter is to be addressed. So in that case, you will, the inside address here will be what? To, comma, in the next line the personal manager, name of the firm National Rubber Limited, and you can say the city, Mumbai city or Pune city, like that, or to the manager, Indian Engineering Instruments, Bengaluru, because they have mentioned whom we have to address the application letter. So here that will be according to it. But what happens children, here sometimes the even though the advertisement is given in the newspaper, they do not mention the name of the officer to whom the application is to be addressed. So the person doesn't know whom to address the application here. So, and in that case what will happen, the advertisement may only contain a box or bag number to which you have to write, or where you have to send the application letter. So in that case, in the inside address section, second thing, what you will write here? To the advertiser. What you will write, again I am repeating, you will not write to the manager or to the senior officer, nothing like that, because here they have not mentioned whom you have to address the application. So here you will write to the advertiser, to, comma, in the next line the advertiser, and the post box number which they have given in the application, post box number 1234, like that, and the pin code if the pin code is mentioned. Or if they have not given, they have just given the box number, then you will write to the advertiser, box number, and the mention the name of the newspaper in which the application has come. So you will write the Times of India, Pune. Understood? If they have not given you, or they have not mentioned the name of the person or the designation of the person whom you have to address the application. Now, this was in the case if it was solicited application letter. But now, if it is an unsolicited application letter, then your letter should be addressed to the appropriate officer, because they have not given advertisement here, or they have not mentioned anything about it anywhere. You have come to know from someone else. So that's why you yourself is willing to give an application, so that whenever there is post or if anything, then they can call you. So here you will directly mention the you can say post of the person. You will write to the personal manager or to the senior officer, name of the firm, like that you will write. Keep in mind. After that comes comes salutation. Now in there are, whenever you write salutation, you can write respected sir, oblique, or respected sir oblique madam, or you can write, mainly commonly salutation in application letter is dear sir oblique madam, that you can write. After that comes opening paragraph. Now children, as I told you, your application letter is like a sales letter here. So here you have to keep in mind, the first paragraph or the opening paragraph should attract the attention of the reader, and it should arouse interest in the reader to go for read further your letter, application letter, because it is like it is like you are advertising yourself. You are telling what capabilities you have, what skills you inherit here. So it should be very catchy one, so the person feels very nice to read, and he feels very interesting, he finds it very interesting, and he go through your application letter very nicely. Now I am telling you few examples of good opening paragraph. Here you can start, I request your favorable consideration of my qualifications for the position of, you can say, engineer with your firm advertised in the Times of India dated. Or you can just start like, your advertisement in the Hindu newspaper dated for the position of a senior or accountant suits my qualification and experience. Or you can also say that Mr. Varman Ambedkar of your associate concern at Hubli, he told me your desire to open a new branch in Nagar. So I feel that my education and experience as an accountant in Shirur Agencies Limited would merit your consideration appointing me as a branch in charge of your audit firm. Anything in way, but it should be very catchy one that you have to keep in mind. Mainly what happens in generally everyone starts with the statement like, with reference to your advertisement in the Times of India or dated 8th October, I wish to apply for the post of. This is the, you can say, very common one which the students use when they want to apply for the job. After that is middle paragraph. Now, once the opening paragraph has achieved its aim of arresting attention of the reader here, now further works become very easy. Now in the middle paragraph here, you have to keep in mind, you have to give just basic information about yourself, like your education with grades, classes, ranks, scholarships and all. After that comes your experience with the reason of leaving the job that you have to mention, then the languages which you know, then your nationality, then if with the application letters you have to also attach your testimonials and other details also if you wish to share with them in an application. Then after that comes the concluding paragraph. Now the concluding paragraph is also very important here. Here you have to make a polite request to them to ask you to come for an interview. So here you can write like, given an opportunity to serve in your esteemed concern, I assure you of my best services to my superiors. Or you can say, I request you to be kind enough to give me an opportunity to serve in your reputed firm. Or you can say, I look forward to an opportunity to be with you for an interview. In this way you can write the concluding paragraph. Now children, here I will be sharing some application letters with you all. See this one, job application letter. This is solicited job application letter. See, name of the person. See, they have given name of the area and city. Then email ID, mobile number. They have left some space, date. They have written the date here. After that, this was your what? Address here. Address and date. After that comes the inside address. Now everything, see, as I told you earlier, it was written on the right hand side, but now usually what happens, everything comes on the left hand side itself only. Everything, address, salutation, inside address, subject, paragraphs, concluding line, everything comes on the left hand side near the margin. So this was your address, date. Now inside address, see 2 comma the HR manager. Here they have mentioned the post whom you have to write an application letter, then name of the company, where it is located, and the city here. This becomes your inside address. After that, the subject. Why have you written this letter? You have written this letter for the post of office assistant. So you have to write application for the post of office assistant. Then the salutation, as I told you, dear sir oblique madam, comma again. See, as I told you, this is the standard one. Everyone starts their application letter. If the advertisement is given in the newspaper, they start writing this way only. With reference to your advertisement, published in the local newspaper Sakal, dated when the advertisement was published 9 September 2019, inviting application for the post of office assistant post in your organization. I am submitting here with my resume for the kind perusal and consideration. You have to attach your resume also, and here you have to say or you inform it in your application letter itself. Look forward to receive an interview call from your end. Means this is your concluding paragraph, that you are looking forward to receive a call from them for an interview. Then complimentary close, then your name. Here your signature. Even if you don't put the signature, it's okay. And here one thing, with your application letter you have to enclose your resume also. That is also important. Now see the other one here in the same. Once you are writing an application letter, this is your resume which you are attaching with the application letter. See, name of the person, mobile number, email ID, and as I told you, in your resume you have to write the career objective. Means why are you, what is your objective here in the particular firm. So you have to write seeking employment as an reliable and diligent office assistant with experience and organizational skills which are required to work in an office environment. This is your objective. Objective is very important in a resume. After that, educational details should be in reverse order. Your latest certificate first, means where the course certificate, then your graduation. Here you have to mention the university from where you have graduated, and if you are mentioning the course certificate, then also the institute here from where you have completed that course, name of the institute, then name of the university from where you have graduated, name of the board from where you have you passed out your HSC and SSC. So it should be in reverse order, that you have to keep in mind. Then your skills, what skills you inherit according to the particular course, office organizational administration, records and database and all, everything, whatever your skills are, that you have to mention. What experience you have in this particular field, where you have worked earlier, that from where you have joined till date you have you had worked there, that you have to write name of the firm also. And what responsibilities you have handled there, that also you have to mention everywhere. See, all the responsibilities which you have handled, that you have to mention. After that, the awards and achievement, what awards you have gotten or what certificates you have earned, that you have to write there. You have to mention everything. First prize in football tournament, participation in cultural activities, member of university students committee, everything. Then what are your interests, that you have to mention. What are your strengths, willingness to learn, problem solving abilities, communication skill, humble and honest. In this way you have to write. Then your personal information, your address, date of birth and the languages which you know. This was what solicited application letter with resume. Now this is one unsolicited application letter here, children. Here for the person who is writing the letter, name of the person, contact number, email. I'll leave some space, date. Even if you don't write this date, DAT, then it is understood. Don't write it. After that, inside address, application for the post of storekeeper, salutation. Now see, this is unsolicited application letter. You have the advertisement was not given in the newspaper and all, nothing like that. but just one of your friend told you that there is vacancy, so that's why you are applying. So you will come, right? I come to know from reliable sources that there is a vacancy for the aforesaid post in your esteemed organization, or you can also say being understood from reliable sources that there is vacancy in your reputed firm. In that way also you can start. I would like to offer myself as a candidate for the same, and I am enclosing my resume with this application letter, and I really hope that I will soon be called for an interview. See, I hope you will find my resume in line with your requirement. It means your whatever is your requirement, my resume will suit it, and you can write, if given a chance, I would like to serve the organization with best of my abilities, or if given and I really hope that I will be given a chance to present myself for an interview in your esteemed organization. Anyway, you can just close the paragraph, application letter, closing paragraph it will be, and complimentary close. Here also you have to enclose your biodata or resume. See here, your name, email ID, phone number, address, objective here. What is your career objective, that you have to mention your current organization details, where you have worked, see experience 24 months, what was your designation, where was the department, here name of the department here, that you have to keep in mind. Then present responsibilities, what are you doing there presently, working knowledge, whereas you have worked, what knowledge you have, what you can do, that you have to mention. Competency, C means how much experience you have in this particular field here. After that, your educational qualification, personal details, date, place, here you have to add it. So in this way you have to write unsolicited. In unsolicited letter, children, only one difference is there, that is the opening line of the application, that you have to keep in mind. Now sometimes what happens, children, job application letter, usually we enclose our resume or biodata with job application letter, but this is not the case every time. Here sometimes what happens, we write just application letter, we don't attach resume or biodata. So that also we are going to see how here we are going to write, as we are not attaching the resume or biodata or all our qualification, experience, skills and everything, we are going to mention in the application itself. Now see, job application for the post of IT project manager. Here this is without CV, without biodata or resume. Your date, don't write date here, keep in mind here the date will come here only down. You have to write your name here, and the HR manager to whom here you can see it is the inside address they have directly given. The Mr. Vishak Soni, the HR manager, Deepak Enterprise Andheri East. This is the inside address. Before that will come your application letter. Now as it is without the CV here, so what will happen here? The person has written the name. The person whom he is writing, the writer's address, the person has written on the envelope only. So that's why they have not mentioned their name again here. But if you write also, it will do. Your writer's address, here you can say, then the date, then after that the inside address, salutation, then you have to write, I am writing to apply for the post of IT project manager position at the system plus as advertised on www.minster.com. Now here they have got an advertisement on the you can say mail, through mail, the one site they have got this particular vacancy, they have come to know about the vacancy here. So that's why here what they have not done, they have not written the writer's address here. Now I will also tell you how to write, how to apply, how to write an application through email ID. Here you have to only keep in mind the format of the email ID will be a bit different. You all know how the format is. First the to is given, means whom you are writing. You have to write the persons whom you are referring, that person's email ID. From means who are you, who the person whom you are writing, your email ID. Then the subject is there. What is the subject? Application for the post of IT project manager. and then your application letter. You have to just write salutation and start. Then now here you are not attaching the resume or CV here. So everything you have to mention in the application itself. You can write, I am confident that my 12 years old of solid experience and diverse capabilities in project management make me an ideal candidate to successfully candidate for this position. Then your experience here will come. See what all work you have done, that also you have to mention in the application itself. See, I was commended by my manager for demonstrating strong skills, what you have done. Then in the meantime at Aurora Builders, I was noted to having achieved the following, what you have done here in the other firm. Then furthermore, I have a strong academic background to ground my work. Then what you have done, Bachelor of Construction Management, in which university? I went on to score in the top 2% SPMI Agile Certificate Practitioner, that also you have to mention. Then the other thing, whatever you have educational qualification, that you have to mention. Then you will write, I believe that the above qualities and experiences would make me a valuable addition to your company. If there is any information you would like me to provide, please do not hesitate to contact me. Means if you want any more further detail about myself, you can also ask me. And then you have to write complimentary clause, yours sincerely, your name, email ID and phone number. Now see, same application for the post of accountant without CV is also given here. You can just pause the video and you have to read all this job application letter. Whenever you're starting a particular job application letter, children, pause the video and go through it thoroughly, that how you have to write for a particular post. I'll just scroll down slowly so that later on you can pause and you can read it. Entry level job application for the post of accountant without CV. Entry level means what? You are fresher. This is the first time you are applying for the job. So how you will write? I am writing to apply for the entry level accounting position with Ajaj Finance. This is another application, short job application for the post of teaching without CV. Here the same thing, date, inside address, salutation. I've been passionate about teaching since I began tutoring for the pocket money in my high school. I have 7 years of teaching experience instructing children with diverse range of abilities. I am successful at boosting achievement of students. I have increased average grades by 15% at my current school. I believe this makes me an ideal candidate for the role of the teacher, means for the post of the teacher. Your mobile number, your mail ID, looking forward to speaking with you. In short, you have to mention your capabilities and accordingly write the application. Now children, other than this, this was here we have come to know what is the format of job application letter, how to draft a job application letter, different types of job application letter we have seen just now. You have to just go through all the application letter, pause the video and try to write accordingly. This in the same way you have to try to write the job application letter, practice writing it. Now other thing which we are going to see, letters related to job interviews. Now once you are given an application, now you can say the procedure starts. Now if suppose they like your job application letter, they really feel that you are fit to be called for an interview, you are the suitable person to call for an interview, then they will write a letter to you. That letter is known as what? Letters by recruiters or the organization. See here, a letter asking the candidate to appear for an interview, written test for the post of an assistant accountant. See how they will write. Date, salutation. Thank you for application dated 12th May for the post of assistant accountant in our company. I appreciate your interest in joining our company. Please come over to our office for an interview at 2:30 p.m. on 27 June with your original testimonial and certificates. This you have to keep in mind whenever you have go for an interview. You should always carry your original certificates with you. That you have to keep in mind. Then complimentary clause, name of the firm and who has written this application. So in this way, this letter asking for the person to come for an interview. This we have seen. After that is references. Now children, whenever you write a job application letter or whenever they ask you to means they ask the people that the advertisement is given and they ask for your job application letter, usually they want you to give reference. Reference is what? Reference is the name of the person who will provide the recruiter or employer information about yourself, whether you are suitable for the job or no, or whether you are trustworthy for the particular post or no. For that reason, what will happen? The person needs name of reference. That person is also known as what? Referee. And you in your always keep in mind whenever you are writing a job application letter, you have to give reference of someone that you know the XYZ person knows you very well and he is a very reputed person. He should be very reputed person, because once the name and you can say designation of that person, phone number or address is given, it is for sure that the company who is calling for you for the interview, they will for sure ask that person about yourself. So the reference is very important while writing job application letter. Now see, once they call you for the interview and you have given reference in the job application letter here they will write to that XYZ person. See here, a letter from a prospective employer employer or recruiter is going to write a letter to a referee. Means the name which you have given in the application letter. See, dear Shri N.P. Prabhu, Miss Uma Jairam, working as a senior accountant in your company, has applied for the position of accounts manager with us. She has given your name as a reference. The name which you give in your job application for reference, to them they have written this letter. The board of directors in their recent meeting has decided to appoint Ms. Jairam from the 1st Jan 2020. In the meanwhile, we wish to know from you in confidence your opinion about her competence, ability, sincerity, honesty, trustworthiness and her general conduct. Means they will ask everything about you, your soft skills also and your educational you can say capabilities also. So we shall be obliged to receive any other information relating to XYZ person which is employed with you right now, and complimentary clause. It is confidential. You are asking personal information about someone here, so you have to keep in mind it should be very confidential. Now this person, the referee is going to reply to the company here where you have applied. See here, Shri Prakash Kulkarni. Thanks for your letter on 15 December. I am glad to know that Shri Prakash Kulkarni is being considered for the position that suits his qualification and experience. Means that person who has employed. As asked for, I am giving below the necessary information about that person. Then the person will give all information about you. That he has been working in our concern since 1990, joined us as an accounts clerk. Now presently working as senior accountant, very hard working person. Then looks after the account section independently. The person has no hesitation in vouching. Very honest person. Then you can say I can tell you that he is quite friendly with his co-workers. All information about you that will be, the person will be informing them. Then at the end, the person will write the high qualification and proficiency in accounts that Shri Kulkarni possesses. I make him worthy for an opening which a medium-sized company such as ours cannot offer. Means you have to say the person is like very highly qualified and very proficient. So our company cannot give him that exposure. So I am really happy that the person has applied in your firm and you are also interested to appoint that person. And suppose this was a favorable reply, means positively the person has replied, but if you want to give an unfavorable reply, then again that also should be very confidential. Then you have to refer on which date they have written a letter to you asking for Uma Jairam. Then you can say Uma Jairam has been working with us for the last 3 years. She is a lady with good character. It is children, even if it is an unfavorable reply, you cannot pass remarks on the person. That is not good. You can say that doesn't show you as a good businessman here. So you should say the person is of good character, the person is honest, very hardworking and efficient here. But what is, the person has taken up an advanced course, so the person is not able to give our office the time and the efficiency also, means because the you can say the attention is you can say divided here. The person is also working on her studies and the person has also worked in our company. So the it is attention is divided. For this reason the person is not able to give us you can say result up to the mark. Otherwise the person is really good and we really think that later on when the course is completed she will really work nicely. Very nicely, politely you have to give the reply to the reference letter. Now once that interrogation is done through the reference, now they give you an appointment letter, an offer letter. See, dear Krutika, subject appointment as the post of manager. See, this letter is there. This is known as appointment letter. Marshall Frebs Limited is excited to bring to you on board as project manager. We are just a few formalities away getting you down to work. All this thing you have to mention from when on which date the person has to report here. Then what will be the probation period, what will be the salary and everything. All the details should be mentioned in the appointment letter. Go through the appointment letter. I am scrolling down, but you just pause the video lecture and go through the letter, how appointment letter is written. Now, earlier was an appointment letter, but if you have to inform the person about his or her non-selection, that is all. There is also a suitable way in which you can inform that your performance was quite good in the interview. Your CV is also very impressive. We wish we could make you an offer, but we regret that we find it difficult to do at present. Your application and CVs are fine. We assure that we will get in touch with you whenever we can accommodate you. We are sure such a bright and capable person like you will be accepted to an organization. Very politely you have to reject that you are not appointed in a company. Or letter for intimating an extension of probationary period. Once you are joined, they keep you on a probationary period, and later on if you want to extend that probationary period, for that also the letter is there. Extension of the probationary period here. Now, see, according to the terms of your appointment, your present probationary period expires on 31st December. However, I am to inform you, means I have been told to inform you that the board has extended your probation period for 3 months. More than that, this provides you with an opportunity to come up with our expectation, means you have 3 more months to impress the company. Please note the terms of your appointment and extension of probationary period. After that, letter of confirmation, means after the probationary period they give you letter of confirmation here that you are appointed as a you can say employer in a company here, as an employee in a company. Confirmation of services. I am pleased to convey to you the Board of Directors resolution of confirming your services, name of the firm, and on which date the service is confirmed. That also you have to mention. You will be drawing your salary in grade 1. You are also entitled provident fund, everything, medical benefits, whatever benefits the company is given, you have to mention there. We really wish that you continue to work with same efficiency to impress our directors, and I wish you satisfying and rewarding future. At the end you have to write. As once you start working, you may also get promotion here. So how you will write a promotion letter, that is also given here. Salutation. I have pleasure in informing you that you have been promoted as the assistant secretary in the shares department of the company. You are requested to take charge, on which date you have to mention. In taking this decision, the board of directors has placed on record the appreciation of the efficient, competent and sincere performance of your duties. Means how nicely you have worked here for last 7 years. So please accept my hearty congratulations. Then again, once the promotion is there, the salary will also increase. So what is the increment that you have got, that also you have to mention, and please acknowledge the receipt of this letter. Now, if you are not working properly, you may also get a termination letter, a letter of termination. See, it is with regret I have to inform you that your services will be terminated from 1st July 2019. Since the issue of the last memo to you on May 4, your work and punctuality have been under observation, and I am sorry to inform you that in both the matters there has been no improvement on your part. Means you are not working punctually, and you are taking lot of leaves, you are not doing your work properly, so they are terminating you. So this is your termination letter. They have informed you that no need to come from this particular day. Now see, letter by job seeker or employer. Once you get a letter, appointment letter here, then how you reply? So you can say, my appointment as accountant. I thank you to offer appointment. I hereby agree to abide by the terms and condition of the service contained in your offer letter. You have to give reference, and I will be reporting that from when you are reporting, at what time, that also you have to mention. Job refusal letter. If because of some you can say reason you are not able to join, though you have interviewed there, given an application, you have given an interview, but still you cannot join them, so how you will reply? You will very nicely say, it was pleasure meeting you at Gurgaon. I was deeply impressed by the warmth of the people I met there and the pleasant atmosphere in the entire office. I was especially impressed to receive generous offer of appointment sent by you. I would love to join the team had I not, in meanwhile, accepted another job at Faridabad. Means you have already taken up another job and now you have got this letter from them. So I thank you once again for your courteous treatment and complimentary clause. Now for some reason, if you are resigning from your post, you have got another job or you are going to another city here, so for that reason, how you will write a letter of application here, resignation here. See here, you will say, it is now for 4 years since I have been appointed office assistant in the City College of Commerce. Since then I have been working at the same post in the same grade. Means there is no promotion or not increment here. Though my principal is quite satisfied with my work, the job I am handling and the salary I get do not do justice to my qualification and experience. Since I do not see any promotional avenues here, I have decided to seek, through though reluctantly, employment elsewhere where I can have better future. For your better future prospects, you are resigning from the post. Hence, I am submitting here with my resignation for the post of the office assistant held by me. I request you to kindly accept my resignation and relieve me from service at an early date. You have to mention the date. And I am ready to face exit interview also if you want, and in the complimentary clause. So children, here in this way today we have seen many letters here. How to write job application letter for different posts, then what will be the format of job application letter, then once you give an application letter, when they call you for the interview, so how to write that letter, interview letter, Then the reference letter here, the person to whom the company asks for reference, then the reply of the referee here, then appointment letter. Once you are appointed, acceptance of that appointment letter, you can say. Then the probationary period letter. Then then we have also seen the appointment letter, or if you are not want to join, then you can say the refusal letter, then termination letter, resignation letter. So many letters we have seen. What you have to do is to then you have to go through each and every letter very minutely, because in your examination any type, they can ask you to write resignation letter, they may ask you to write refusal letter, they may ask you to write job application letter, they may ask you to write termination letter, any letter they may ask you to write. So for this reason you have to go through each and every letter very minutely, keep the format in mind, and accordingly practice writing all these letters. I hope you have understood. Thank you.